Good afternoon. I'm back again, just testing. The first person to come view. Can you tell me if you can see the video horizontal? I'm here at Old Road Bay Realignment, and I want to shoot a better video. So I am Kill. You can see me horizontal or vertical? Good now. Okay then, wonderful. All right. So yeah, so we're here at Old Road Bay Development, and I just want to do a better video. The last time they said my hand was shaking too much, so I went and get my equipment so we can actually see much better of what is going on. So as you can see here, I'm actually starting from the furthest point, and this is just off of Constant Mitchum. So I'm just testing out this new stabilizer. So I hope this is a much better video. Now what it is here, if you look on the right hand side, that is the old existing road that you're seeing. And what happened is that anybody who live on the west side of the island will know that there are fallen rocks at any given time, and they don't have any manners, so to speak. It could be raining, it could be sunny, and you will have fallen rocks. So it's a fact that the TM Unity government has taken on this capital project of making sure that drivers, persons who are going walking and jogging, are safe across Old Road Bay from these fallen rocks on this hillside. Now as I keep walking, you will see different size of rocks as they're being stacked over on the Caribbean Sea. For those of you who don't know, we're on the Caribbean side. The other side of the island is the Atlantic side. And this live is being powered by the Flow, Always On Plan, and Flow TV. You definitely want to get yourself stack up on your gigabytes that Flow is offering now. They no longer do megabytes, it's all about gigabytes. So if you look on the edge here now, you will see, right, this, gotta be careful. You will see that, see there's some smaller rocks down here, place going out in the ocean, and then they will have these larger rocks. Big rocks there, those are going to be placed here. So the road is coming along very nice. Today is Sunday, the 17th of May, and it's nice and hot. It's a bit cloudy. We're looking for some showers maybe later on tonight. I'm doing a follow-up of the hurricane season, which will start on the 1st of June, and that's why they're trying to get this project completed. This is some crushed stones here that they're going to use to lay on the area here to make sure that it's been properly sealed off. So for those of you who might be just joining the live, this is the boy Bucky got it, and Bucky always got it. And as you see, they're already starting the barricade. The barricade almost reached to the end. So they're actually preparing to resurface the road as soon as possible. I'm not sure when is the deadline. Cannot see it. look, what I'm going to show you, let me just show you up on the hillside. So this is what I'm actually speaking about, right? Especially in the area there, right here. There's a lot of rocks coming down. I will try to read as much comment as possible, but it's sun is very hot and the glare is on the camera, so I'll have to actually stop to view some of your questions you may have to ask. I'm not sure if I'll be able to provide all the answers, but I will definitely answer as much as possible. Let me see if I can zoom in here a bit. You see right up there, you see those stones there? Those stones are very, very dangerous. Like I said, they can come down at any given time. So this project definitely was a much needed project. Persons have lost their life. Persons have plunged into the ocean more than once, right, because of the danger of Old Wood Bay. I could remember when I was going to junior and senior high school. At the time I was young, looking girlfriend, and wanted them to come by me, and they will let me know, Bucky, if it's one place I'm not driving, it's Old Wood Bay. And now they don't have that excuse anymore, because Team Unity have taken on this capital project, and you're gonna have a brand new spanking road. And if you didn't know, this is the constituency of number 4 under the present minister, the Honorable Lindsey Grant. And he definitely have spoke about this capital project, and more than once on the platform and in meeting that he took some of this proposal to cabinet with the ministers that this definitely has to be done. And of course, our loving PM Dr. Honorable Timothy Harris agreed that this project should be carried out, because he see it fit that, yeah. So I had to end it. So I'm just continue walking, and as you can see, I could remember some of the complaints persons were having is that the road was, it appeared that it was too narrow. Well, definitely if I'm looking here, I don't see it as being narrow. This is a very wide span. I'm not sure what will be the width. I'm gonna go down into the ocean in a bit. I'll just get the next phone call. That's one of the things about going live on a phone, that everybody has a number. They will continue call, even though sometimes you may say, I'm going live, can't take any phone call right now. If anybody who is watching the live have any tips how I could shut off calls and still go live, you could definitely let me know for the next live that I will be doing. And I could tell this much, going forward you can definitely look out for more live coverage either on my Facebook channel or on my YouTube channel. Bucky, you looking a girlfriend since you're in kindergarten. I never forget. Dennis, oh yes. Dennis. Mr. Ike Flanders, I'm here live across Old Wood Bay. Put it on no disturb, okay. Yeah, Ike, I will get in contact with you. That's my brother Ike, just joined the live. Those of you who know Mr. Ike Flanders, he did a lovely rendition today by Brother Boland Church, and everybody want to know if EK changed over, if he's now a Christian. So definitely check out the live. It's on my YouTube channel, Bucky Got It. And you can hear Brother EK this morning doing a rendition, and I'm getting a big buzz about it. Wanted to know if EK have changed his life and if he's a Christian. So EK, after this live, you need to contact me to get some review for my followers and that rendition he did this morning. So let me just show you last, because I won't be able to see much more of the hillside. So if you're just joining the live, what I'm showing you here is all over the hillside that you have fallen rocks at any given time. Whether it's sunny, rainy, windy, these rocks get loose from the hillside and come down. Matter of fact, let me go closer so you can see the existing road. So it's down there. I'm not sure if this road, they see me on Facebook and they're still calling me. I really have no idea why they keep calling me. Once a believer in God, you are a Christian. Okay. Yeah. The person who is calling me, can you kindly call back after I finish with the live? I can't take any calls right now. So you could see vehicle driving on the existing road. And like I said, they already put in the banisters, barristers, whatever you want to call them, right, to protect vehicles from going. Well, if you're coming from Sandy Point, it's the left-hand side. If you're coming from Basti, it will be on the right-hand side. What's going to be over on the seaside, I'm not sure if they will have the same barristers, banisters, barricade, or they will have maybe a big stone, because trust me, I know this road is going to be a very, very fast road. And I can't see them having any speed bump across here, so you will probably have a, what you call, a little mini highway. But definitely, good afternoon to Mr. Nigel Moko out there in Miami. Thanks for tuning in. I know this is your hometown old road. You have a nice video there that you did with your drone. I'm not sure if it's on Facebook still or if it's on your YouTube channel, but you could definitely check out Nigel Moko pages. He usually do lots of good video shoot from the sky. In time to come, Buckland will get his drone, and you could definitely see a better picture of overlooking the ocean. So let me see if I can walk carefully down by the seaside. I have to walk careful, as you see. Let me just see properly. As you see, right, there's many rocks, and there are different sizes of rocks being placed here. In terms of the height, I'm not sure what is the height. Definitely can't say what is the height of the elevation, but definitely one of the things, one of the good things that are coming. Let me just go over so you can see. You see the water is actually underneath us. If you're from the countryside, you will know this is the rocky side of the island because of the volcano. And when we were small, we will come and we'll start fishing, looking for moe, right? Moe. And we will sing, Mama Gana Mountain, no left no food for me. And this cockle and them one bite. And this cockle and them one bite. Anybody remember the song? What's this name to do? What this have to do with COVID-19? Good afternoon, my friend, Mr. Cedric Labour Clark. This have nothing to do with COVID-19. This is what the government is doing to protect the citizens of St. Kitts and Nevis driving. So it has nothing to do with COVID-19. And if you want to make an argument out of it, in terms of COVID-19 at least, right, you'll have a better road driving. So in case anybody have to rush to the JNF Hospital from the countryside, you will now have a good road going to Bastia and don't have to worry about any rocks falling on top of you. So I hope that answer your question, Mr. Strategic Labor Libod. What you have to do with COVID-19? The government of St. Kitts and Nevis Team Unity is making sure that you have better roads in case of any emergency. Anyone gets sick, anyone have to go to quarantine, anyone have to be tested immediately. The government are doing better roads so you can have a smoother flow of traffic. That's my good friend, Mr. Strategic Labor Libod. Don't mind you hear him cuss me and say anything about me. He's my friend still, Mr. Libod. So I'm just, as you see, it's a very wide span here, and we're actually out on the Caribbean side. Just trying to walk careful. And one of the good things coming out of this is that lots of fishermen now, right, can set their fish pot around this area because of the coral rocks below and the coral setting. You have nice fish around here. You can catch fish like goatfish, mutton handblade, tomfish, all those you can catch from right out here. You can see persons doing fishing, right? Come right here, church line and catch fish, you know. So that's one of the benefits of this development that Team Unity has undertaken, and the persons who love to fish around this area are very happy. I'm just trying to walk careful as I make my way to the exit, which is just outside of Spratnet. So it's a fact that this road definitely needed this kind of capital project. I'm heading back up now on the new road. So I'm hoping that everybody can see better this time around. One of the things I'm open to complain and critics. And like I said, there was some complaint that I was shaking too much on the video and I was unable to see the view properly. So of course I listen, just like our Prime Minister listened to the people of St. Kitts about things that they want to get done and see improvement, and he have done so, just like Old Bay. The same thing. You said to do back over the video. I have a friend in St. Martin who actually followed me, and he believed in Buckgarret. And any one of you on my live, especially you guys overseas, if there's anything that you can provide for Buckgarret in terms of making my live or my media better, sure, you can be a sponsor. You can be a sponsor. You can donate any equipment to make things better for me. Because I'm a young entrepreneur. I own my own media. Nobody owns Buckgarret but myself. And I love broadcasting, and I try to do what I see fit. So, already, this portion now, they're making a way to pave the road. I mean, just look at the size of this entrance right here. And what I'm liking is that they're going to use concrete, right? And concrete will be much better than the asphalt. So you should definitely have a solid piece of road going across Old Bay. Not sure who is going to be pouring the concrete, whether it's going to be TDC or St. Kitts Masonry, but definitely you will have somebody pouring the concrete. When the concrete is going to start, I don't know. This work is being done by Rock and Dirt, and if you know Rock and Dirt, that's the guy Shadi is in charge of that company, and he actually bid and won the bid, and he was awarded the contract to develop Old Bay. and the team unity government and the person who gonna be driving continually in this area are very happy. Now, one of the things that I'm here by, these are some persons who live close to the sea, and every time there is a hurricane or tropical storm and the sea are very high, the waves very high, right, these persons, especially during hurricane, have to vacate themselves and go to higher ground. Now, I don't think that they have to do that, because you now have a wider span of road that can sustain the waves coming in. So you can see how the sea blast is really taking a toll on these homes. Let me just show you. Hi Maria! Good afternoon, Ma. That's my friend Maria Lucas there. I'm just letting the people know that soon you're going to be very happy that the road is being built. I don't have to worry about moving during hurricane, because you're now going to be safe. Alright, you see, that's one of the the resident there, Maria, and she's definitely happy for the road, so she don't have to run for cover during hurricane anymore. So this is what I'm speaking about, you know, people benefiting from such program that I use. Oh, one person asked me if they're gonna be planting, I think it's water pipe, I think it's power pipes on the road. That much I don't know. I know they're putting some plastic pipe, but I think it might be water. Oh yeah, I think it's water. I'm not sure. Let me see if I can come over and show you. You can see down there. That's a pipe there that's keep going. I'm not sure if it's a cable line, a power line, a water line. I'm not sure, but it's definitely some kind of line that they're gonna be replacing from the old existing road. So almost complete at the end of my little walkthrough of Old Road Bay realignment, and I can definitely show you the board. Those of you who can read drawings, you could actually see how the layout is gonna be. And let me see if I can read some comment quick. Okay, coming up. All right, so okay, good. So it's the, just want to make sure you can read while I'm reading. It's funded by the government of St. Kitts and Nevis and the government of Taiwan, Old Road Bay Realignment Project. And I can scroll along, you can see they have the fishing complex around there. You have Spratnet, end of the proposed new road, Old Road Bay. You got the section B. Section B seems to point to the Caribbean Sea. And section A, let's go down to section A. Section A seems to be pointing to the rocks, and the yellow is the Amur Rocks protection. The yellow there is the proposed new road, and the red is the existing road. So definitely, like I said, if you're just joining the live, I want to thank Team Unity Government for taking on such project, and the Honorable Lindsay Grant, who made sure that this person in his constituency of number 4 definitely are protected and have a safer road to drive, whether heading to Sandy Point or heading to Bastia. So let me see if I can read some comment before I go. Let me see. Cole Chumney, good afternoon. Curtis Cook said, and people was not benefiting. I'm not sure what you're speaking about. Curtis Cook, when you're going to interview me, stop one man. Is to see you getting you big up. Mr. Curtis, I interviewed before. Remember last year Labour March, you had an interview, and you can. The live is still up. You can go. I did interview, and I don't mind interviewing at any given time. Facts. I hope drivers don't stop speeding. I hope drivers don't go speeding across there when it's completed, because if they make it into the water, they have a higher chance of drowning, seeing that out there is much deeper. I agree with your facts. The speed limit outside of a village is 40 miles per hour. I'm not sure what the traffic department will do in terms of the speed limit around there after it's complete, but definitely I think that that's something that will be in place. But to curb that, you might have to have a traffic police, you know, every now and then, making sure that person slow down in the area, especially facts when you're heading into Spatnet, into that cove. Because if you don't slow down, going around there into Old Road can be very dangerous. They might have to put a speed bump somewhere there. Good afternoon, Mr. Wazin Richards. Let me see who else here. Mr. Vincent Fifey from Old Road, good afternoon. Crystal Creeley. Stuart Gillard, when will this road be open? I am not sure. When it's going to be open, but as you can see, judging from the video that I did on the walkthrough, it's almost complete, because they're preparing to pave the road. So I will say in the next month, the most, this road should be completed. I'll be fishing there in the next time I'm home. Yes, Leroy, you can actually fish in there next time you come home. Mr. Cedric, you said, but he's out doing the media stories all because he's a Unity. Mr. Cedric Liber, this has nothing to do with Unity. I am a licensed media, which means that I have the rights and the permission to go wherever I see fit. If there's a story, I'm allowed to go and develop it and bring it live. So if Labour having something, you can let me know, and I can definitely come and go live and share it. That's the work of a media. I'm a licensed media. I'm not a media by because somebody said or because Unity said or because Labour said. This have nothing to do with Unity, Labour or nobody. This have to do with Bucket Media. No one paid me to do this, right? I do things as I see it fit. People need to see the development of the country. What I try to do, right, is bring things as it happen. Most times, a lot of, not bashing any media, but most times media, right, or journalism bring things when they are complete. I'm showing people the stages, right, of completion. What they did before, what they did during, and what they're going to do after. Oh, Bucky is not even a registered media man. Oh, Mr. Cedric, if you would like, I can show you my my register. You can look it up. If you are very resourceful, you can ask your Labour friend if I have a license to practice media, and they will definitely tell you, yeah, I pay the Inland Revenue every year for my business license. Just to let you know, and any other persons who may wonder if I have a license for media, yes, I do. It's called Bucky Got It Media. You can look it up, so I have a license. So Cedric, next time, come with something better. Bucky, the regular scheduling programming. Sing the song, please. More vehicles went over the bay than who got corona in St. Kitts. I agree with you, Mr. Nigel Moko. The amount of vehicles have plunged into the ocean, right? And no one seems to like the care. I could remember when Labour was in, I spoke about the Old Road Bay and what they're going to do. Suggestion was made to cut the hillside and go on top of the hill. Some suggestion was made to go out in the ocean, but nothing was being done. But Team Unity definitely take on the challenge of making sure that we are safe. Hurricane season is right here, so it's necessary. Yes, yes. A matter of fact, there is something out in the Atlantic. I stand to be corrected. I think it should be developed into a tropical storm today. So definitely, I usually bring live updates on the weather condition. I work very closely with Nima, who will give me update on wherever anything is checking in, especially St. Kitts. Most times, persons complain that they don't know what is going on in St. Kitts in terms of weather. And Nima have stepped up to the game, and they're trying to do a better job of bringing faster and more accurate coverage of whatever is coming to the Caribbean, the Atlantic Sea, and we here in St. Kitts and Nevis. Is this true you was given a pass for the campaign for unity? No, Mr. Lai, but I thought I answered the question before. I wasn't given a pass to campaign for unity. I am not campaigning for unity. I am saying the facts. These are facts. Team Unity, this area is number 4. The Honorable Lindsey Grant is from number 4. These are facts. These are not campaign. These are facts. Honorable Lindsey Grant made sure that he see this capital project through because he see it necessary. Our Prime Minister, Dr. Timothy Harris, said yes, this project has to be done, and he have give the go or the okay for this project to be completed. Bucky, ignore that. You're good. You're going good. Okay. Lives will be saved. Of course, Mr. Kwame Charles, life definitely would be saved. I'm just trying to go to some of the comments. Some people always want to spoil a good thing with negativity. That is true. That is true. But like I say, as a media, I get lots of critics. I get lots of compliment too, and that's part of it. I even get checking by my family, by myself. Who gonna do me this and do me that. But I stand firm. I stand firm. I'm a God-blessed child. You know what I mean? Who God bless, no man curse. With all things. Let me see here. Small days. Oh yeah, you remember small days, yeah. Okay, Bucky, we've been protected from the hills. Are we protected from the sea at any given weather? One of the things, right, is that we have to understand that when it comes to nature, there's nothing you can do to protect you from nature, because you never know what's going to happen. So the main idea or the main reason for the old road realignment was to make sure that when you are driving, right, that rocks, the falling rocks, will not able to damage your vehicle, right, and cause it to swerve off or hit you. Like one of the followers said, a guy named Dennis died. The rock actually came from off the top of the hill, fell on top of his car, right, and caused his death. In terms of the Caribbean Sea, right, we don't know how big the wave is going to get. We don't know how long a hurricane or tropical depression will last. So in terms of you asking me if this is going to protect us from the ocean, I have no idea, right? This is a man-made realignment, which means that nature can take it at any given time. But the point is for drivers to be a bit more safe driving during this time and not be worrying about a rock is going to fall on from the hill. So I hope that answered the question. Charmaine, Sean. Barriers. Okay, thank Mr. Muckle. They're called barriers. I'm not sure what they call them, but they say, not just say they call barriers. That's on the side of the road. Oh, you can say, from Pam to Labour, then back to Pam. No question, Lord, for me. Yes, Mr. Ike, I'm going to call you afterward to get your feedback on that rendition that you did. Yeah, so thank you for viewing, and be sure to subscribe and like my channel. You can follow me on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok. If there's a social media, Buck is there. Everybody prefer to use different apps, so keep following me, and I will definitely continue to doing the work of the good people of St. Kitts in terms of bringing you what is happening, especially for those persons who are overseas who don't know what is going on here. Definitely you can count on Bucket of most reliable and trusted source of media. Don't forget, this live is being powered by the Flow, always on plan, and the Flow combo plan. Let Flow be your first choice of internet service. With that, this is your boy Bucket coming to you from Old Wood Bay. Over and out. Have a good afternoon until I come to you live again with the next clip of what Team Unity is doing to improve St. Kitts and neighborhood.